This is a video of the Titan submersible, which was found on the ocean floor and went missing in 2023, on June 18, 2023, at 9:01 a.m. The famous unsinkable Titanic wreck was about to be visited. The Titan submersible was deployed in the North Atlantic Ocean to see the wreck of the Titanic. For the 5 people aboard, this was going to be an exciting expedition. They were about to experience the Titanic shipwreck at a depth of 3,800 meters with their own eyes for the first time, and possibly the last time. After about an hour and a half, contact with Titan was lost. What happened to the Titan? Were the passengers alive or not? For the next 2 days, the world kept discussing this. After 2 days of search operations, finally, a report came. The search team found some scattered parts of the Titan, which indicated that no one survived aboard the submersible. After the Titan submersible accident, new and official details have now come to light. The US Coast Guard released the communication between Titan and the mothership, Polar Prince, after conducting an investigation. What happened between the Titan and the Polar Prince from the depths of the ocean? What did they see when they reached the Titanic wreck? What was the last message received by the mothership before the signal was lost? After a year and a half, the US Coast Guard has released new video footage of the Titan submersible, which can now be seen at a depth of 3,775 meters on the ocean floor. This appears to be the rear part of the submersible, meaning the actual front part, where the 5 passengers were seated, had exploded. In the second video released by the Coast Guard, the front part of the submersible is also shown, which is in a completely destroyed condition. Carbon fiber pieces are scattered on the ocean floor, proving that the front part of Titan imploded due to the pressure of the ocean. A remote-controlled submersible was sent on June 22, 2023, 3 days after contact with the Titan was lost, by Pelagie Research Services. Surprisingly, the wreckage of Titan was found just 1,600 feet away from the Titanic wreck. It is shocking to know that 112 years ago, the Titanic's first-class ticket was just £150, which, if converted to today's currency, amounts to $300. The passengers aboard Titan had purchased $5,000 tickets to see the wreck of the Titanic. As the Titan descended into the dark depths of the Atlantic Ocean, it maintained contact with the Polar Prince for an hour and a half. There were 3 tourists aboard the Titan, including a famous businessman from Dubai and adventure sports enthusiast, Hamish Harding, as well as 2 members of a Pakistani family, Shahzada Dawood and his son, Suleiman Dawood. Also aboard was Stockton Rush, the owner of OceanGate and the pilot of Titan, along with 77-year-old Paul Henry Nargileh, an expert on the Titanic wreck. After the accident, everyone wanted to know what happened at the bottom of the ocean that caused the Titan to implode. When contact was lost with the Titan, the US Navy's underwater radar detected an unusual sound in the ocean, sparking concerns about what it could be. A news article surfaced about OceanGate's past, revealing that in 2018, David Lockridge, the director of operations at OceanGate, was dismissed by Stockton Rush for raising safety concerns about the Titan. Titan was an experimental submersible that Stockton Rush had designed and developed himself, and its carbon fiber body was not certified for deep-sea adventures. David Lockridge had repeatedly warned that the submersible was not safe for passengers, but his concerns were ignored. Finally, in 2018, David published an engineering report that showed how a carbon fiber hull would not be safe at 4,000 meters depth. The court case regarding OceanGate's past mistakes was ongoing at the time of the Titan's disaster. The lawsuit filed by Paul Henry, Nargileh's family, claimed that OceanGate had concealed its past mistakes, which led to the loss of their loved one. As public and media pressure mounted, a joint investigation was launched by the Canadian Transport Safety Board and the US Marine Bureau. This investigation revealed details that were previously concealed by OceanGate, shedding light on the cause of the Titan's implosion. In January 2018, the Titan was fully manufactured and assembled, but testing was not conducted at the required depths. After this incident, Titan successfully touched a depth of 4,200 meters, where the ocean pressure was 6154 psi, equivalent to the weight of a large car on just 1 square inch. The investigation showed that, according to industry standards, submersibles must undergo testing at depths 1.25 times deeper than their operational limits. If the Titanic wreck was at 3,800 meters, the Titan should have been tested at least to 4,750 meters, which was not done. In 2019, a crack was identified in the carbon fiber hull of the Titan, but it was deliberately ignored. Investigators released an animation of the Titan's launch to its implosion, showing the communication between the mothership, Polar Prince, and the Titan. On June 18, 2023, at 9:19 a.m., Titan was deployed from Polar Prince to begin its descent. The Polar Prince received automatic updates on the Titan's location, speed, and depth during the descent. At 9:32, Polar Prince asked, "Have you reached 680 meters?" And Titan confirmed it. At 10:01, Polar Prince asked, "What is your dive payload?" Titan responded, 1676. At 10:08, Titan's depth was 2744 meters, and they reported being southeast of the Titanic bow section. At 10:47, when Titan was 3346 meters deep, only 454 meters from the Titanic, the last message was sent. Drop 2 weights. After this message, Titan's contact with Polar Prince was lost. No further replies came after that. We hope you liked this video. Please like and share it, and thank you for your lovely comments. See you in the next amazing video.